Imagine a hidden city beneath your feet. Dark stone chambers sealed away for centuries, where the sick were abandoned, criminals hid from the law, and something unseen is said to still linger in the shadows. This is the Edinburgh Vaults, one of the most disturbing underground locations in Europe. But are the stories of shadow entities and violent spirits real, or the result of extreme human suffering trapped below ground? The Edinburgh Vaults were constructed in the late 1700s beneath South Bridge. Originally, they were meant to house workshops and storage rooms for merchants. But the conditions were unbearable. There was no light, poor ventilation, and constant dampness. Legitimate businesses failed, and the vaults quickly became a place for the desperate and forgotten. Soon, the underground chambers were occupied by criminals, illegal traders, sex workers, and the homeless. Disease spread rapidly. During outbreaks of plague and other illnesses, the sick were often dragged below ground and left to die. Bodies were sometimes sealed behind walls or dumped into corners where they decomposed in the darkness. One of the most feared legends is that of Mr. Boots, a violent spirit believed to attack visitors. Paranormal investigators report sudden bruises, scratches, and intense feelings of rage or panic when entering certain vaults. Children are said to be especially targeted, with many reporting unseen hands pulling at their clothes. Visitors describe seeing shadow figures darting between chambers, hearing footsteps behind them, and feeling sudden cold spots that cause nausea and dizziness. Some report whispers directly into their ears, voices begging for help or warning them to leave. This is the haunting version. Many paranormal teams believe the vaults are saturated with negative energy, created by years of suffering, fear, and death. They suggest the underground environment trapped emotional trauma, allowing it to manifest as apparitions or violent encounters. The lack of light and isolation may have strengthened whatever remains below, but skeptics offer a different explanation. They argue the vault's terrifying reputation is rooted in psychology and environment. The chambers are extremely dark, damp, and claustrophobic, perfect conditions for anxiety, hallucinations, and panic responses. Mold spores and poor air quality can cause dizziness, headaches, and paranoia. Infrasound created by underground airflow may also trigger fear and unease. Historians note that while the vaults were undeniably grim, many of the more extreme ghost stories emerged after commercial ghost tours became popular. Expectation, suggestion, and group psychology play a powerful role in shaping experiences. Still, even skeptics admit the Edinburgh Vaults are unlike anywhere else. Tour guides frequently refuse to enter certain chambers alone. Equipment malfunctions are common, and many visitors leave shaken, convinced they were not alone. So we are left with two possibilities. Either the Edinburgh Vaults are genuinely haunted by spirits shaped through suffering and neglect, or they are a psychological pressure chamber where fear, history, and darkness collide. Are the shadows beneath Edinburgh truly alive, or is this what human misery looks like when it has nowhere to escape? Which truth do you believe?